Hello, I'm David M. Hancock. I like it with the M. Google me. I have some things online. I'm here in my own little corner practicing my routine. In a previous talk, I made some key points about how guys with man buns look like pussies, and two, you can be a dick at any age. But today we're going to talk about sex, and particularly for older people, if you're single and you want to remain sexual, sometimes you take some bumps, and you just gotta resign yourself to that, to some rejection and some mean people and some ridicule, all of these things which I know very well. For instance, I was online recently on Grindr, which is this. Do I need to explain Grindr to all you Tinder download? Yeah, okay. No, so I messaged this guy and sent a picture with a very reasonable proposal based on what I'd seen in his profile, what he was looking for. So I wrote him and said, "Hi, would you like a poke?" You know, there's just a little line there. They're not looking for a sonnet. They're not looking for your LinkedIn profile. And he wrote me right back. And I thought, oh, good, I have a live one. And what he said was, "Hi, would you like to lose some weight?" Yeah, you can be a dick at any age. And there's a lot of them on the internet. And in Chelsea, this attitude's very common. But I'm not going to take that from him. So I wrote him back, "Ooh, burn." But when I hit send, a little pop-up came up telling me that I could no longer communicate with this member of the Grindr community. I had been blocked. I could no longer see, hear, smell, taste, touch, finger, fondle, message, reply to, or in any other way communicate with this guy who had shoved me, without my permission, into a parallel dimension that did not include him. And now I would have to make my way in this world, not my choosing, without him. So, you know, you gotta shake it off. Shake it off. In my case, I just feel like I want to be sexual. I want to keep trying. I'm a Blanche. No. There was a show in the 90s with the 4 old ladies living in Florida, and one of them was a whore. No, you got to keep trying. I firmly believe that on your dying day, you're not going to be thinking to yourself, "I wish I had knuckled down harder in my career." No, you're going to be thinking, "I wish I'd had more oral sex." Yeah, you're not going to be thinking, "I wish I'd been kinder to my mother." No, you're going to be thinking, "I wish I had banged that precocious intern in 2006. It was right there for the taking." So I think you got to keep trying. I live in Chelsea, which is a very tough crowd. There's a lot of people online, and they have headless torsos and chiseled abs, and they'll let you know where you stand. I was recently on Scruff, which is an app for more normal guys, and I messaged a young man and sent my picture and pointed out that our GPS coordinates said we were quite close. And he wrote me back and said, "And yet so far." Or more annoying than that is when you take the time to write a nice little note or complimenting someone on their pictures or their witty profile, and they write you back, "Thanks." For those of you who are not fluent in cruise speak, thanks is the kiss off. Thanks all by itself means move along. Thanks means, okay, I'm a classy queen and I'm going to message you back, but don't bother me anymore or I'm going to call the troll police. But worse yet are the times, and don't play with me here, because I know you've all done this. Everyone in this room has done this. So let's be real, okay? Let's be real. When you have seriously lied in your details? You have dug deep into your archives to present the you that you see yourself as. Nicer, kinder, less damaged, younger, leaner, trimmer. And now, there is a real person tapping on your chamber door. And when you open that door, the reaction is going to range from shock, disgust, resignation, anger, mean words, punch in the nose, or he kills you. Just like on 48 Hours. Next week on 48 Hours, a misrepresented web profile leads to murder. And I know a thing or two about this. I wrote a novella called Tricks Gone Bad, which is exactly about what it sounds like. And I'm not going to lie to you. If you're older and single and trying to be so sexual, I said social, but I meant sexual, there are some times where you may feel like you've stayed too long at the fair. I have felt sometimes like the fair left last week for Cincinnati, and I'm still walking around the vacant field looking at the stained snow cone cups and the crumpled up popcorn bags. And you may ask yourself, well, why would you do that to yourself? Why would you put yourself in that position? And you know, there's a couple things that go into that equation. I mean, if you want to be sexual, you got to keep trying. You got to be willing to take some resignation. And the fact is that when I was young and pretty, I put out for some trolls once in a while. So let's have some payback for Big Dave, okay? You know? But I feel like there's also perhaps a generational thing going on that relates to the baby boomers. Because, I mean, let's face it. The baby boomers, we're going to hang on to everything. We're just going to hang on to everything and take everything and squeeze everything to the last drop. And that's why people hate us. But it makes me think, you know, of our motto, which we're not supposed to say out loud because the younger generations don't like it. But here it is. I'm a baby boomer, and I want what I want for as long as I want it. And I don't like to hear no. Thank you. Yes, you can be a dick at any age. Thank you so much. I'm David M. Hancock. Check me out online.